Let's talk about Bitcoin. Good morning, guys. July 12th, beautiful morning here once again, right down by the beach. And yes, talking about Bitcoin. If you've been following, you know that everything that's happening in the charts right now is as predicted, as expected. And of course, this all depending on volume and all the news and FUD that's going on in the crypto market and also in the other markets. We're looking for stability at the moment, not just from a crypto perspective, but from a world economy perspective. People are scared, and of course this is a situation that I've been expecting for a long time. On other platforms such as TradingView, I've been talking about this for a long time, that it's very likely that we're hitting a worldwide recession very soon. And yeah, we can see everything is headed in that direction, everything is pointed in that direction, and now we got to see what it means for the Bitcoin price. Of course, I've been talking about the dollar index for a long time now as well, and been telling you guys there is potential that even though it's crushing all the currencies, I mean it's 1-to-1 with the euro right now, which is unheard of since the initiation of the euro. Basically that hasn't happened. And yeah, we got to see now what happens. It's very likely that it tops out at some point. You know, nothing lasts forever, everything goes up, goes down again, and all this good stuff. And yeah, I've showed you in the charts before. I'll make sure to make another follow-up video on that as well, to give you an update on the dollar index situation. And now guys, today I want to look at more stuff in the short-term time frames for Bitcoin. Of course, the daily chart, the 4-hourly chart, and what's been developing over the last day and what we can expect for the price action in the next few days. But before anything, of course, guys, thank you for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, sharing. Any engagement puts a huge smile on my face. And of course, if you're new to the channel, help me out, smash up the subscribe button and the notification bell to get updated with the Bitcoin price every single day, no matter where the market is going, up, down, or sideways. Now guys, let's dive into the charts. Right guys, as promised, only looking at the smallest time frames today. So starting out here on the daily chart, this is the largest time frame I'll be looking at, and I want to focus on the trend. So you can see the trend here formed by this descending channel here, marked with the white riffled lines. And what I want to talk about is the individual levels within this trend. So if we look at the orange lines here, starting at the top from where we started this downtrend here from 48k, you can see we've been trading above the orange line. The minute we broke below it, we fell down completely and created a new range. The same thing happened here once again. We fell down below it right at 39,500 and then traded under that line until the last rejection point, where we then went down to the next range here once again and started to create the support of this descending channel here. So once again traded on top of this line here right around 28,000. The moment we closed below it, we crashed down here. And of course now we're sitting in this range here, and we have to keep our eyes on the bottom line sitting right around 19,000. So we don't want to close daily candles below 19,000 to avoid getting further downside. So here you see what I've been talking about a few days ago, these two double doji setups that I spoke about also yesterday in my video, the strong indicator that we will get further downside after the weekend once we had this double doji setup here at the top, very bearish. The same way when it happens at the bottom of a trend, very bullish. You can see it down here. And now we're most likely headed down towards back to the support line. Of course, there's a very important level now at 19,500, which I will show you now on the 4-hourly chart, which could give us support right where we are right now, and then also show us a higher low here on this chart, giving us another opportunity to reach for the range highs again, and then to close back above the riffled line, which you can see is perfectly in line now with the resistance line of the current range, right around 22,600. So daily candle close above 22,600 is very strong indication for further upside. The same goes here for the downside, as I just said, right around 19,000. We don't want to close daily candles below that. Now let's move over to the 4-hourly chart. And there you have it guys, the ascending channel that I've also used the other day to show you my trade, to show you why I entered that trade, which gave us a nice swing of 19%. And once again, congratulations to anyone who used my content as study material and found some value in that trade and entered as well. Now let's see why that level of 19,500 is so important. So you can see right below us here the red box, and that has given us very strong resistance here in the previous range from about the end of June to about July 4th. And you can see we've been trading right below it, had a brief fake out here, and then been trading right below this range right here. The moment we started closing above it and confirmed above it is when we started rallying here. So you see we even came back down here once again to right around 19,500, bounced off it, and then went for the range highs here. So this is what we're waiting to do here, not only to bounce off the same range once again, but also to continue here in this ascending channel. And now let's take a Fibonacci retracement as well from that previous uptrend. Here we have it, all the way from the bottom where the trend started to the top, right around 22,500. And there you can see, once again, the perfect alignment here of that region, of the support of the ascending channel, then that extremely strong resistance area previously, giving us here perfect alignment with the 78.6, the line in the sand for the Fibonacci retracement. It's the line in the sand, it's the last ladder basically. If we lose that, we're likely to lose the trend here and fall below this ascending channel that, if you zoom out, of course, I showed you this previously here on YouTube, also over on TradingView, that if we take a trend line here from the top as well, then we can see that this is another massive bear flag, of course. And therefore we just go up here, you can see it, we have then the price, the downfall, the price correction going slightly upwards, and then the expected direction of this trend, of course, is to go further to the downside. But then again, if we manage to break above the range highs here and get a 4-hourly close right above 22,900, that would be a very strong indication on a 4-hourly closing basis that we get further upside here as well. Right guys, as I told you, everything's still looking exactly the same and everything is happening as predicted. With the lack of volume that we have in the market currently, of course, we couldn't expect to break out of that bull flag, for example, that was forming on the smaller time frames the other day, and then take that price target from there up towards 23 and 24K. That was very unlikely, especially on the weekend and with that amount of volume in the market. So very likely that we stay in this range here for a while, and hopefully that we hold that very strong area of 19,500 to continue in this ascending channel. I'm gonna keep my eyes on it. I'm gonna keep updating you guys. I'll post another video about the dollar index as well, as promised. Now I'm gonna go head into the water, take a dip, cool off, completely out of breath right now. I got Lucy and Paulina, my girlfriend, and my dog waiting over there. And yeah, for you guys, as always, happy trading and see you very soon.